Congratulations, you've landed your first real job. The training wheels are off and you're earning your own money. But with that first paycheck comes a big question. What do you do with it? Meet Ben. Like millions of people starting their careers, Ben is about to discover that managing money isn't something they teach you in school. But don't worry, we've got you covered. First things first, let's talk about what you actually take home. If Ben earns £25,000 a year, after income taxes and national insurance, they'll see about £21,500. That's roughly £1,790 per month. Wait, where did it all go? This is where most people make their first mistake. They spend whatever's left without a plan. But you're going to be different. You're going to use the three-step approach to financial planning. Think of financial planning like building a house. You can't start with the roof. You need a solid foundation first. First, we protect ourselves against life's unexpected events. Then we secure our future selves, because retirement might seem far away, but time flies faster than you think. Finally, we invest for the things we want: house deposits, dream holidays, that car upgrade. Let's dive into each step, starting with the foundation. Life loves throwing curveballs. Your car breaks down, your laptop dies, or your boiler decides to pack it in during winter. Without an emergency fund, these surprises become financial disasters. I'll just put it on my credit card. Stop right there. Credit card debt at least 20% interest will destroy your financial future faster than you can say minimum payment. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. You need enough cover for 3 months of essential expenses. For Ben, that's about £3,500. But how do I save £3,500 when I can barely make ends meet? Start small. Even £100 a month gets you there in 3 years. But here's the secret. Automate it. Set up an automatic transfer on payday. If you never see the money, you won't miss it. Here's another tip. Use a separate savings account so you're not tempted to spend it. Now let's talk about something nobody likes thinking about. What happens if you can't work? I'm young and healthy. That won't happen to me. Here's a sobering fact. Men are 6 times more likely to be unable to work due to illness than to die during your working years, and women are 12 times more likely. And if you can't work, you can't earn. Income protection insurance pays you a monthly income if illness or injury stops you from working. It typically costs around £30 to £50 per month for someone Ben's age. Think of it as insurance for your most valuable asset, you and your ability to earn money. If you have people depending on your income, you'll also need life insurance. But if you're single with no dependents, income protection insurance is far more important. Let's fast forward 40 years. Future Ben wants to retire, but there's one problem. I have no money. I thought my workplace pension would be enough. Here's the harsh truth about auto-enrolment pensions in the UK. The minimum contributions are nowhere near enough for a comfortable retirement. Auto-enrolment gets you saving 8% of your salary at most. But to maintain your lifestyle and be able to retire in your 60s, you need to save about 15% of your income. With 8% contributions, Ben might retire with enough for a very basic lifestyle. With 15%, they can maintain their current standard of living. But here's the magic part. Starting early means compound interest does most of the heavy lifting. Every £100 Ben invests at age 25 could be worth over £700 by retirement. So what should I do? First, make sure you're getting the full employer match. That's free money. then gradually increase your contributions. Here's something amazing about pensions. The government gives you free money through tax relief. If you're a basic rate taxpayer, every £80 you contribute becomes £100 in your pension. The catch? You can't touch this money until you're 57. But that's actually a good thing. It stops you from raiding your retirement fund for a holiday. You might have a workplace pension through auto-enrolment, but you can also set up your own SIP, that's a self-invested personal pension, for more investment choices and flexibility. If you do set up your own pension, choose a low-cost platform. High fees can eat away thousands from your retirement pot over time. Now for the fun part, investing for your goals. Whether it's a house deposit, dream holiday, or that car upgrade, goal-based investing helps you get there faster. But I thought investing was risky and complicated. Here's the key. Match your investment strategy to your time horizon. Need money in 2 years? Keep it safe in savings. Want to buy a house in 7 years? Now we can talk about investing. The general rule, don't invest money you'll need within 5 years. When your investments make money, the government usually wants a share through capital gains tax and tax on dividends. But ISAs create a tax-free wrapper around your investments. You can put up to £20,000 per year into ISAs. That's £1,667 per month. Everything inside grows completely tax-free. Should I choose cash ISA or stocks and shares ISA? For goals more than 5 years away, stocks and shares ISAs usually win. Yes, they go up and down in the short term, but historically they've beaten cash over longer periods. For your house deposit goal, you might want a lifetime ISA. You can put in £4,000 per year and the government adds 25%. That's £1,000 free money annually. The catch? You can only use it for your first home or for your retirement. But if you're saving for a house deposit, it's a good choice. This all sounds great, but how do I actually start? Let's make this simple. Here's your starter action plan. Step 1 this month. Open a separate savings account for emergencies. Set up automatic transfer of £100 a month or whatever you can afford. Check your workplace pension. Are you getting the full employer match? Step 2 next month. Research income protection insurance. Open a stocks and shares ISA for long-term goals. If buying a house is a goal, consider a lifetime ISA. Step 3, month 3 and beyond. Gradually increase your pension contributions. Start regular investing in your ISA. Review and adjust every 6 months. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start with step 1, then add step 2, and when you're ready, step 3. The key is starting, not perfection. Before we wrap up, let's cover the biggest mistakes people make with their first job money. Mistake 1, lifestyle inflation. Every pay rise doesn't mean you have to upgrade your lifestyle immediately. Try saving half of any increase. Mistake 2, high interest debt. Credit cards and personal loans can destroy your financial progress. If you have high interest debt, prioritize paying it off before investing. Mistake 3, analysis paralysis. Don't spend months researching the perfect investment. Start with simple, diversified funds and learn as you go. Mistake 4, panic selling. Markets go up and down. If you're investing for the long term, ignore the short-term noise. Let's see the power of starting early. Early Emma invests £200 per month from age 22 to 32, then stops. Later Larry invests £200 per month from age 32 to 62. Emma invests for 10 years, Larry for 30 years. Who ends up with more? Emma! even though she invested for less time, starting early means compound interest worked in her favour for longer. That is why starting now, with whatever you can afford, beats waiting for the perfect time. You don't have to figure this out alone. Here are some helpful resources. Free government services like Citizens Advice can help with budgeting and debt. The Money and Pensions Service can give general financial guidance. Useful websites. RetirementGoalPlanner.com offers a free retirement planning calculator and financial planning guidance. Money Saving Expert offers independent money guidance. And Which provides impartial product comparisons. Consider certain apps as well, your bank's budgeting tools, investment platform apps, and pension tracking services. Congratulations! You now know more about money management than most people learn in a lifetime. Remember, financial planning isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building security and freedom over time. I can do this one step at a time. The 3-step approach: protect, plan for retirement, invest for goals. Start with protection, add retirement planning, then goal-based investing. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Take action this week. Your financial future starts with your next paycheck.